Welcome back everyone to Let's Play Shadow Empire in our Dune Arrakis series, episode number 11, 12? I think this is 12 now. Anyways, it's been a good run, and I'm actually feeling a little bit more comfortable moving forward now. And I think a lot of that is that our population happiness has gotten settled. But I actually kind of have an idea about how I want to move forward now. Because our metal situation is so dire, we're going to go with the plan to construct, not here, but here. We're going to go with the plan to, again, just construct the additional, we already are, I forgot, but we're going to construct the additional bureaucratic point producers. We can also get the high command, because I think this has a benefit to other things besides that. Does this increase your, I think, maybe just because of bureaucratic points, but this might increase your administrative. Anyway, we're getting very close to finally getting rid of all fear and unrest. And once that happens, I'm going to be okay playing some fate point cards, which will give us negative, a negative, but considering we're handling things okay right now, and what's even better is, once these are gone, I will only be able to suffer from danger points. And I think that our positives, our happiness increasing points, should outweigh our negatives. That's my guess. Right now we're losing 3 due to high unrest, but unrest is not that high. It's only at 7. If it continues to drop at like 3 a turn, yeah, we have 3 more turns left. So basically I think that we're just going to wait on this asset to finish, and then we're just going to try to push. We're just going to try to push on the bureaucratic point thing until we have enough of an army to invade Montanak. And they have a hex perk somewhere down here that I think would also be useful to have. We'll try to clear this stuff. I mean, it's going to be difficult. We can see that there are some free folk marauders here. That's not too big of an army. This one's a little bit bigger. 2,400, 900, 1,400. Radiation here is 161. I forget what the environmental suits go up to. That might actually be in the manual. I might have to look it up. But anyways, so yeah, let me just try to, again, try to be mindful of the pacing. Because we have a lot of money, I'm going to try to keep an eye on the metal situation. Right now we could buy an additional 151 for another 400 credits. I honestly think it's worth it to buy metal whenever it's around 2.5. Probably not when it's over 3, but I think I'll take it at 2.74. We did lose food last time, and I don't think there was any reason why we should have, so I'm going to keep an eye on that for a little bit. What else do we want to do? Do we have anything else we would want to sell? Yeah, radioactives have just absolutely plummeted. Rare earth has plummeted, so I mean all these things that we were... obviously all the things we're selling have just absolutely crashed from a market perspective. That's okay. We're well equipped money wise, and actually before I forget, there's a few stratagems I want to be able to play. We have this ask for help card, but we also have right here plea of friendship. So what I want to do is target Bernador and execute this, yes, and relations went up with them by 8 points. So then I'm going to try to use, we're transferring our political points as you're supposed to do in this game. We're using our political points and the councils that we've elected to use. We're using all of these to our benefit. So I'm going to continue to ask them for requests for help. I could probably even do one other targeting Bernador.
Yes, sir.
Might as well. So their relation with us right now should be pretty positive. Same thing, we have this governor convention. Now, the governor of Cambridge has a relation of 96, so maybe we don't. This does give XP as well, but I don't think it's... God, I really don't think it's worth it to get just 4 points. We'll probably hold off on that for now. Bureaucratic push is always important, in my opinion, even though we have like an okay chance of succeeding with it. Oh, we failed again, but that's right. We still get at least half the effect. We'll be probably moving to these pretty soon. No tariffs, I don't think. Our army is not really being used right now, but it might be just to take over whatever the group to the east of us is. Castillo? Castillo, I think. I don't want to use these to gain people yet until danger's done. Patriotic collection would be okay. Loyalty, I wanted to make sure that is 60 first, so let's wait on that a little bit more. Yeah, otherwise I think we're doing okay. I mean, how many times am I going to say that? I'm just going to repeat it until I first believe it, and then hopefully you also believe it. I don't think there's probably nothing else we really have to do. The only unit that hasn't moved is this one, but I'm going to keep them there. I think I mentioned this because they are reducing unrest. So we're getting the 1 bureaucratic points stuff going on. I'll keep you here for the end of the turn. It kind of helps me to think out loud, although, you know, if I need to get a drink for the next turn, then I'll just do the usual jump cut pausing. So once we have the additional bureaucratic points, we obviously have a lot of councils that are eating up those bureaucratic points. And for me, the biggest one to keep pushing on is the economic council. Military council will also be useful, though. I guess if we're going to start sharpening our spears, if we're going to start honing in our weapons to go to war with Montanak, yeah, we might as well start looking into that stuff. Yeah, you can see this is why I normally do just cut this out. Oh no! Oh, good, they they didn't take out the most important thing. So we lost the population bonus, but we didn't lose... Okay. Radiation filters, it's good. I mean, that is especially good seeing all the new radiation over in the new area. Double shifts is good. Bureaucratic push. Okay, let's look at our decisions first. Ideally, our way of executing a turn is first to look at decisions, because I think a lot of the other stuff you might do on the turn are more impacted by decisions than vice versa. We'll lock in the Economic Council where it is, and then I just want to prioritize Military Research Council a little bit more. I think Secret Service can go down a little bit. Supreme Council, I want to leave it at 10. That means Interior Council will have to suffer a little bit. Yeah. Oh yeah, it definitely does not need to be higher. What if we just take it down by 1%? You know what, I think we should do it this way. Put this one down to 14, keep this at 18. No, let's go down and get that one up to 21. I know, it's really petty, it's really minor distribution, but we'll confirm this. Sari Vickers is not very happy. Or sorry, Vickers. Yeah, we'll accept the new candidate. Happiness, what? What? Is their happiness already really high or something? Maybe. Bernador offers to help us. Okay, so this is good. Bernador's relation with us is what? Are they at 100? They're at 91. Okay, yeah, we're in great shape. We'll definitely take the credits. Perfect. Just the perfect card.
We'll go.
And that's Sorry Victors, who we lost so many points with her, but now she's back up by +2. Wow, that's just such a valuable card. So I really like that way of kind of juggling the points back and forth. We might get another card like that. Hey, we're way up on money now. We can buy metal whenever we want. And just like that, our money problems are solved. You know, this is what I found in this game, that you tick this box, you cross that one little corner, and then everything's set. We'll continue to try to do the bureaucratic push. I think there's no reason not to. Oh, we finally succeeded and got 100 bureaucratic points. That's great. Still no on that governor convention. Yeah, how's happiness doing? Robespierre is extremely happy. Okay, I didn't need to know that. We got our problems to deal with. Population up by down by 4,000 here, but that's because up by 5,000 here. So net gain of 500, because minus 4,000 plus 5,000 plus 500. So never mind, that's a net gain of 1,500. everything is looking okay. I'm just debating whether or not it's already time. Okay, yeah, we can do this double worker thing, economic bonus. Why not? I am thinking it might be time to do this. And I know it sounds a little bit weird, but I might want to do both at the same time. Let me just take a look. How are we down? Down to 3. Well, if this keeps dropping by 2 and this drops by another 3 this next turn, then this will be wiped out next turn, and this will be down to 8, and that is, so I'll do it next turn. Okay, we're committing ourselves. Not necessarily, obviously I'll just look at it then as well. I kind of wish I had something besides the golden retirements, like the silver or the bronze, because we don't, I think we could probably get away with, the main one I'm looking at is the old governor. What's her name? Oh, there she was. Erin Raidenhall. What's her seniority? 59. Oh, we actually do have to use a golden one on her. Yikes. Well, that is, I mean, 1,000 credits. I have a lot of credits now, but I'm not going to blow it on that. That's not good. By the way, food did go down again. Okay, so now we're actually starting to think, where's our food going? 321 sent to units. By the way, first things first. It's obviously not the first thing because we're like practically through our turn, but who did or did not get supply? Everyone down here did. We have, let me just look at initial distribution. Yeah, 516. We probably do want to prioritize a little bit more on the upper arm, I'm starting to think. Bottlenecks. No bottlenecks, basically. The only one is maybe Cambridge itself, but that's not really fair, because why is that? Why would that be happening? This one should be contributing. Oh, maybe I need to increase this one just a bit. So let's go to 60% there, just to give them a little bit more oomph into Cambridge. I know that that'll decrease the other ones, by the way, for the next turn, but I think that's still okay. So initial points were plenty. Current points, let's just see, 350. Yeah, we have. So we're ending up with the minimum along this line is still over 300, and the minimum along this line is still 300. So we're doing fine. We can put a little bit back into Cambridge. So use, let me go back to use just so we can see who did not necessarily get supply. Yeah, you didn't get supply, or you, well, it looks like you did, but you didn't get everything you wanted somehow. Let's go back to movement, not traffic signal. So is it worth it trying to get, what is it? This is population, right? 200 people turn, yeah. I'm not sure. I mean, obviously the spring itself is very important. Okay, let's just make a hard decision. Dirt. Ooh, wow, we can't do it though. Darn it. Because if we do it, we are going to miss the points we're going to need. Unless they were already taken away to build the bureaucratic office. So 100, 100. I don't want to risk it because delaying it one extra turn. Although, you know, I do want to experiment through these things. I kind of have this idea that, in fact, the bureaucratic points have already been allocated. I just don't know. It's just confusing to me. So just in case it doesn't work that way. By the way, this is always... Oh, yeah. So it definitely looks this way. Okay. So I don't know how much of the industrial points... I think all... I don't know if all 100 have already been put away. But the reason why this didn't go up at all is because some of the income for industrial points, I guess almost all of it, has been allocated... Yeah, so the income should have been 83, and yeah, that's all put in the stockpile. We can see it here. It's perfect. So all that got put into the stockpile for next turns, which means that we're only going to lack, it looks like we're only going to lack 17. Let's operate on this assumption, and let's even guesstimate, because this will show if we understand it or not, if we get this right. Let's even guesstimate how much we're going to have left over. I do want to hold on to this, so I'm going to try to put this unit right on top of that. I'm going to go one more. So, let's move you over to here. Great idea to actually get there now. And fact that the zone of control isn't moving is probably a sign that... Oh, I was going to say that there's a unit there, but maybe not. So, what we're expecting is that this will go down by 17, and then added to 83. So unfortunately it's not adding 83 to 17, but this will go down by 17, which will put us at 44. And then it'll go up by 83, which is 127, I think. Let's see if it's around 127, but that's like a good ballpark guess right now. We're expecting this to go down by an additional 17, or alternatively, of the 83 that comes in next turn, 17 of it will be deployed into the construction project. I'm not exactly sure how that'll work, but I'm expecting to see here something like 127 next turn. Let's see if that happens. I mean, we could do the same kind of math for metal. Boy, production is so low, only 49. But there's nothing we can do about that, so... Yeah, I mean, really, what's our game plan here? What's our move? What can we even possibly do? We can take a look at the victory overview. We are now in 5th place, but really this is mostly due to population. I'm suspecting most other people have 2 cities. Probably not Dunkelstadt, wherever they are, but looks like Montauk does. And does that mean, by the way, that they took Castillo? They did not. Ah, but there, we definitely see that they have a second one. Okay, yeah, well, this is our move, right? Our move right now is, indeed, to make our push towards Castillo. Let's start doing that. And what is it that we're going to pick up? Oh, this is morale. Okay, that's fine. Do this. Don't be alarmed. We're not doing anything special. We're just possibly going to take your city. Yeah, get you down the road. And you as well. I think it's okay, just move there. We'll leave you here still because I do want to continue to drop the unrest. This unit, interesting. So we're getting closer to the point where... There it is. That's the spiders. Those are the arachnids. I'm going to actually move back here as well. Move them together, I guess. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I guess we'll move down as well. So we'll be able to retain that happiness thing. One more turn. This went up by 4. Yeah, that plus the hot baths hex perk, I think it really is a crucial part of our strategy here. How embarrassing. We have plea of friendship, but we don't have another one of those ask for help. Well, anyways, let's see what the market trading... Please, metal, just offer a lot. Oh, well, only 136, and it's over 3. We didn't buy it last turn. It's still going up in price. And decreasing in availability, which shows that really nobody has metal right now. I think we'll still buy it. Because I'm assuming that we're just rich right now compared to other people. So we should be using our money to kind of advance us. If we're making metal more unavailable for other people, that's kind of a good thing. Radioactives are going up, so we even have money to spare. No problem to buy more of whatever we need, but right now we're just doing okay. And yeah, the food situation. So what is the story with our agriculture dome is not at 100%, but it will be soon. Let's go ahead and put that up to 100%. Right now, water is being increased. I mean, we're gaining 154 water. I think that leaving this at 50% is actually still going to be okay for next turn. And we'll be able to tell this just by how much it moves up or down next turn, or really, I guess we can tell it from... Well, I suppose what we could do is go to assets here, expand and preview. So water-wise... We're expecting to get 492, 50, 450, 492. So, yeah, we're going to lose a little bit, according to this. It's going to drop down to 794. Or we could just spend a turn making more, but 794 is fine. I just want to get rid of this food deficit. Make sure that we don't run into any problems. You know, Oh, wait. The private economy is choosing to build... Well, I can tell you this much. I'm not going after this ice mine. I hope that gives them a lot of economic points, because That is useless to me. And that's definitely one reason why we want to... I mean, we have a lot of reserves in this, but if the private economy is absorbing our water, we want to be a little bit more careful about using up the existing water. No, it's fine. We have this water over here we can use if we need. Okay, well. Okay, we did not move this one yet. That's good. That's exactly why we want to make sure that we're checking on these things. Move this guy up. Alright, well, he might be out of range for supply this turn, but I think that this unit might actually be in supply, since this is the last road. 1, 2, 3, 4. If it's completely open, like Plains Rocky has very low movement point cost, then you can go 4. So we should be okay there. Alright. I really do want to push more points into the military research. Like, what is going on with that? Let's kind of take a look at the technology. Right now we're researching automatic rifles. That's going at 45. Probably would have a better chance of looking at this from the points distribution screen, the main overview. But first let's take a look at, yeah, we have a lot of things discovered, so I think that at this point we need to prioritize more of the research speed, and that should be true for both military and economic. We don't get access to the new branches, the new trees, until I think 3 or some amount, I think it's 3, have to be researched in the category before it. So we can't unlock applied management, if I have this right, until maybe it's only 2. Maybe it's 1, I don't know, but something, I think something has to be researched in the chemistry department before applied management becomes available. So, yeah, so we need to, it's not offered to us right now, but let's go ahead and make that change ourselves. We can talk to the people directly here. Economic Council will call. So Alistar, we really, what's your deal? Oh, you don't like commerce. You're a really high capacity person. Okay, you have corruption of 10, witty, high ego. Not high, I mean it's just slightly above average. Authority, ambition is bad. So egoism. Let's try to make Alan a little bit more happy. I will pander to him for now. Could be a $100 bonus. I don't really like that. 200 credits. This is slightly more official, I guess. Let's see if we can target our economic person. There he is. 160. So we're looking good here. Let's see what other targets we might do. Propaganda assistant? I don't think so. Yeah, let's maybe... What does the Shadow Spy do? Only diplomatic roles? Let's just do the bonus. Alistar, okay.
Wilco.
Oh my god. we almost rolled like a 1. We rolled really terrible. I think we rolled a 10. Basically 1 out of a 10-sided dice. Pretty bad. But we still got the 17 points, so that it's not all wasted. Just 200 credits, but I think it's well spent to try to get a little bit more out of our economic council. Okay, the other thing is we can go over to reports again, go back here, go to Military Research Council. We actually want to talk about your priorities. Yeah, so research is going to go up to 60, confirm. And same thing, we're going to go over to Economic Council. You like us a little bit more now, that's great. Let's talk about your priorities. And I'm just going to nix all together. Prospecting. And we're going to focus a lot on research. So we'll drop Discovery down to 41 and keep this at 52. Confirm. I'm just pretty suspicious that we don't have any other... The main thing I want is metal deposits. I guess I'll undo that. I'll probably actually increase it so that we have more metal next turn, but I mean more chances to find metal. Because there's got to be... In my opinion, metal should have a high chance of being found like in the hills next to mountains. Maybe that's just naive. Maybe it just can be found anywhere. I don't know. But okay, so that's probably all we want to do for this turn. Especially with the market sitting in kind of a weird place. Yeah, alright then. End the turn and let our bureaucratic office be built. Remember, we're looking at 127 for industrial points, ideally. Yeah, I think we'll keep you guys along for this one as well. We'll see, what is this, what are the arachnids going to do? Not much. I probably should cut away. Okay, I'll cut. That was a good idea to cut. There wasn't really anything that happened, so I can quickly show you what did happen. Okay, we completed automatic rifles. This is really good. Okay, Libby Ladrium lays down her responsibilities as secretary. Sounds good to me. Calm them down. Ooh, interesting. Oh, bad rations. This is good. This is like, we can probably immediately put traveling teachers in, or new merch. Oh my god, this is great stuff. Draft workers. Oh gosh, interesting. Wargames, a social get together for all commanders, but also an opportunity to learn. Some of these things are new cards that I'm not familiar with, but that so far was a great selection. Are we gonna have to pick a new secretary? Oh wait, no. I was like, wait, why is Sorry Vickers? Anyway, diseased employees could get help. We have some sickos working with us. We could get... When they say sickos, I kind of think of sicko as in sick in the head, but they really literally mean some kind of diminutive name for sick people. We could help them if we build a gym of their own. The monetary cost of the gyms is negligible. It does complicate organizational logistics, however. Okay, so we have an opportunity to annoy our advisor. We can annoy Buzz. Buzz is a great person. We don't want to annoy him. Get rid of enforcement and heart, which, okay. I think that I don't really mind the enforcement. The logistical bonus would be fantastic. Really fantastic, which we have a small % chance of getting only once we cross 50. But we're pretty much sitting at the 50-50-50 area, and technically I think we have a demand to increase our government profile by more, in which case we would need enforcement to be less. So I think we're going to go with this bottom one, which has the least amount of impact. Yeah, we'll just do that. Sometimes it's actually smart to look at everything first before you make your decisions. Let's look. Independent lab discovered in Cambridge. Oh, awesome. Awesome. We can either get 44 political points or we can ask for 100 research bonus points every turn. Very, very simple. Why do you hate this, Alan? Gosh. Oh, it's because he doesn't like commerce. Oh, bother. This will put us over the edge, 50. This will make it the most. But that's actually a possible gain for population happiness. Look at I know that we just spent all that money making you happy, but
Order received.
I have no choice, really. My hands are tied. Padded environmental suit seems like it's a pretty good one to choose here. We're going to need a model council pretty soon, geez. So let's do that one next. And let's go to Stratagems. Did we get anything interesting? Plead friendship. Let's choose to use this on Bernador now. So what is Bernador? What do they think about us? Can I get him down here? Yeah, 76. That's pretty bad. Well, let's fix that.
Yes, sir.
9 points, and that's all we can do for now. We have plenty of support factions. Send. Is a major regime. Difficulty 120 minus your relation level. Why is there so many different difficulties? 120, 140, or 160 minus your relation level. This might be a bug. So for us, the chances of us failing is about 1 in 3. Okay, but we will not... It's impossible for us to have a critical failure. A successful result in infiltrating your special... infiltrating your special operatives. I don't really understand it, but I'm happy to do it against Bernador.
Order acknowledged.
Oh, wow, this is just to infiltrate spies? I don't really care about that then. Wait. Did I do the wrong one? No, I did support faction. What about Montanak? Can we... Yeah, this one's... this one's impossible for us to even succeed at. Okay, yeah, plenty of other things to do. We have Wargames now. This is interesting. Let's look at this. Relation with all commanders. Oh, so this is essentially the same thing as Governor Convention. Got it. And we have the life failure. But this bad rations one is good. Morale of troops is reduced with 20%. Gain 2 fate points. I think we'll choose to use that immediately. By the way, how's our... Okay, we only have fear left. The only thing left to fear is fear itself. We're gaining 3 points. How much unhappiness will such an increase in danger entail? It probably will increase danger... I mean, I'm guessing it'll be 3 points, in which case we'll just be point neutral. Loyalty is almost up to 59. We don't actually need to use the money income card right now. We can leave it, the patriotic collections. We can leave that for now. And which will help our patriotism get up higher, which is good. Yeah, the traveling teachers. Oh, why did we get a fate point? Oh, we must have gone up to administrative or civilization level. Okay, would we want school? Or would we want... This is finished, that's good. But do we want school or do we want... Oops. Do we want school or do we want arena? Is it arena? No, it's not arena. Casino, that's right. Casino is pretty good. Unrest in the selected zone will decrease by 3 to 10. 3d10. So that's 3 to 30. Jeez. That's actually quite good. We don't need that right now, but that's a great card because we'll be able to play that most importantly on a new conquered city. That's going to be the most important. But I think that our decision here is going to be to actually put both of them in. And we can do both even if we just choose to do bad rations. But if we're going to do bad rations, we might as well do the other one as well because we'll...
Yes, sir.
Alright, here we go. We're going to start committing to this. This is 4d10 and this is... Losing population and 4 points. I think we're going to do this one first.
Order received.
9 points. Ah, well, could have been worse. We'll see how that works. That's not too bad, right? Danger's at 9, this is at 9. That's not too bad. I think it's worth the fate points. So if things continue to climb here, then we will be able to execute these other ones. Oh, nah, we can actually do ancient archives. Oh, don't forget. Tortuga, do not forget. But I want, if we can, I do want to unlock the tech tree for those first. So I want to get into engineering and chemistry to unlock some of the next ones. And if we can do that, then I will feel a little bit more comfortable using ancient archives. Right now we would get a technology that it's too early on for it to be worth it, in my opinion. So... Radiation leak, should we just do this as well? Just get all the things out of the way? Well, I'm not going to, just because I want to see how things are next turn. I think that the most efficient, the optimal, if you knew you would be okay with more than 9 danger, would be to play them all at the same time, because I think danger decreases as a function of its current, so it has some kind of exponential decay. I think so. It feels that way. In which case, you want to make it as high as possible, as early as possible, to get the most decrease in the first turn. Anyway, I don't know if that makes sense, but it does to me. Draft workers recruit 10% at population loyalty is 100%, and skill roll is 100. Success dependent on administrative skill roll by... I don't think we need to do that. Okay, yeah, these are the ones that we're going to play for sure. And it just benefits us, just purely benefits us to have the casino. And we got the private economy as well. And this one is as well. Private school. 200 points. We'll leave the rest of this for now. We'll do the boomtown only after we see that things are settling down. But hey, that's really good. We got the 2 extra things. So there's the schools, there's the casino. Quality of life entertainment. Quality of life education. Great. Alright, let's get to moving. Continuing our push towards the city. We don't have any, and there's no tricks involved here, just push as fast as you can, basically. Okay. And by the way, who did not get supply? Yeah, everyone got supply. By the way, what's the amount? What's it, 127? 126! We got it right! I was off by 1. I'm just gonna call that a rounding error, or maybe I didn't remember correctly. Maybe I was expecting this to be 126, but that's pretty darn good. We got it figured out. Oh, that's... what a happy feeling that is. Jeez. And here's the independent lab, which is going to give us 100 research bonus points. Well, that means that we actually have to defend this. I'll definitely take it, though. That's a big deal. So my idea right now is conquer Castillo and then probably go after Montignac. But they're, I think, technologically ahead. So we'll have to do a little bit of research and all that first. Huh. Okay, well, let's see who else has not moved. You haven't moved, okay. Good turn. Probably is time for you. Didn't all the unrest go away? Yeah, and fear and danger don't decrease with your presence, so we'll move you out. Food's going up again. Water's just barely decreasing, but that'll actually start increasing as soon as this gets completed, which it already did, so yeah, we're looking like I think we're just in really good shape right now. Okay, what's our metal situation? No, industrial points is actually the limiter right now. It won't be for long, but before we start building anything else, and I still have my eyes on the high command. Or, oh man, this is an increase of 300 bureaucratic points, which is hard to pass up, honestly. I could use the extra political bonus points, though. The political points increase. And this is only actually 200... I mean, I should be mindful. This is only 200 industrial points. It's 400 metal, but it's also 400 metal over... It's over 4 turns. We could probably start building it now. I mean, alternatively, we could just give them a barracks would probably... I think, will quality of life security help in any regard? I don't know if it helps with unrest or... I mean, it helps with unrest, I'm sure, but does it help with danger or with fear? I don't think so. Decisions, indeed. Industry would be great. I mean, that would just be so nice. Seems like a bit of a pipe dream for now. Solar panels is like, there's no downside to getting this. I mean, the only thing is it costs industrial points, but everything else is something we can account for. Doesn't take that many workers to keep running. Could upgrade our recycling facility. I don't think we have enough scavenging points left to really justify doing that. So, and I know we're almost over on time too, but uh-oh. And what is this? This is another military research bonus, which I would really, really like to get. So I think our move here is to actually move this forward. Then we can do something like this. This is high mountains? Okay. That's low mountains, okay. Still gonna do it. Gonna move here. Hopefully we get attacked. Oh, actually, shoot. I need to move here because... What? 1? Recon's only 50. We have no idea if that's accurate. We'll move you, shift you up here. And you're gonna be the hope for taking that, which we might be able to get next turn. Might. And that should be everyone. Oh, you guys didn't move either. Zoom out, zoom in. Zoom out, zoom in. Hey, I know that these guys are pretty... Yeah, they're pretty good. It would be great if we could bombard them because there's only 300, so even just hitting one of them would just do really terrible things. But in order to do that, we're going to need a new council. I think we might actually have the means to do that. Did I already take a look at metal this turn? 118 at 3.55. No, I don't think I bought it this turn. And I still think it's worth it to grab for another 420 credits. I still think it's worth it. We're going to do it. I'm not going to sell fuel, although yeah, the price isn't that bad. Water. We're actually losing water. Food we're gaining, and it's at 0.32. I'm gonna go a little bit risky on this one. I'm gonna sell 400 food. Okay, that's 128. That seems worth it to me.
Copy that.
And rare earth we could sell, but we'll keep it for now. Radioactives is up to 35. We're gonna sell that because that's just a lot of money.
Copy that.
We actually got 450 out of it, so that's great. We got a good chunk of change from that. We could even start buying high-tech parts of 135. That's insane. That's very, very low. We'll buy every single one of those.
Copy that.
Just because that's so cheap. You'll see the price of high-techs is going to be like at 300 eventually. We don't really need machine parts right now, but 70 is also pretty cheap. We could probably buy 2 more. We don't need them, though. We have 20 in the bank ready. So we'll save that. You know, because who knows what will happen next turn or whatever. We might find we need more money for something else, and we'll regret having bought those just to store them. Our recruits are still slowly increasing. I mean, I wonder if we should turn that off, the recruit pipeline. Until we have a model council. Is it time? Should we just get the model council? Oh, so who's our new guy? Ollie Mitchnight. I don't know what the secretary does, like what skills impact, what their skills impact, if anything. I don't know if they have any impact. But okay, let's look at the Empire dashboard. This is always nice to see. 13 political points towards political power, 15 towards general stratagems. That might need to be manipulated a bit to get more political points. We have 42 points going towards discovery, and 55 points going towards metal soil filtration, which, boy, we really need that, huh? 9 full points went to economic policies. 23 went to discovery for the military research, 35 went to research, so in pattern environments, so looks like it's going to take another probably 5 turns. Taxation, good, 10, 6... I mean, none of these are telling us they're doing anything. They're probably just generating cards. Okay, so is there anything else we want to do this turn? I really still wish we could do this against Radenhall. Difficulty is still going to be a failure. Let's just do it.
Order acknowledged.
We got close. And hopefully Sari is picking up some skills with all these failed attempts. One hopes. Yeah, I think we're good. Okay, so let's end the turn here. I'm pretty happy with this turn. Well, you know, it's always exciting to me to play all those cards and like build up your negative. And we didn't play every single one. We still have one more that can increase danger by possibly up to 40, which is why it's terrifying me. I really need to see how things are impacted, but population happiness is definitely going up, so. And morale will be a bit low for a bit, but it'll climb back up eventually. Anything else I want to do? Do we want to start constructing anything else? I'll wait a turn. Actually, at 45 minutes, I probably have to wrap this episode up, but let me cut away here. See you back in a sec. Okay, well, the militia in the far north did attack us. I guess I can probably show that real quick. We discovered high velocity guns. admin raised to 6. We got a new. I think we got a fate point as well. Life per sport failure. Oh, we got another one of these. Oh boy, we got gladiators though, so we can get the arena. We got more traveling teacher. Eager and these are like such good cards. And Zoo Project is a really good one too. And Bronze Retirement is also great. Man, really good stuff. Let's take a look at our decisions. Okay, we can get commerce and minus heart. That one looks really good. By the way, I keep forgetting to check, but you are attached. Yeah, you are. Okay, good. So I'm looking at the last one here, which doesn't annoy these guys too much. I mean, look at all this minus 10, minus 20, minus 19. Just too much to do. I don't like the. I don't care about the minus 8 too much. I don't like the minus 6 at all. I'm doing my best to get Alan on my side, but okay, Interior Council, task priorities, taxation. I'm not really seeing the benefits of either of these two, but I think the human resources will be beneficial. So let's drop this down to 10, drop this down to 20 flat, maybe even 18. And this went up by 4, this went up by 2. That seems about right. Confirm that. Marauders in Cambridge. Okay, what does this mean? Oh, what? Danger? By the way, how did... Oh, yeah, happiness went up. So diminished by 3 due to high danger. That's doable. And it didn't decrease at all due to fear. But fear is dropping, and soon I don't think will be a factor. So we actually gained 1 despite that, which means that we can handle whatever happens here. Okay, let's look. All criminals are slaughtering, they came with the wild and are elusive. We are making progress, but help will be appreciated. So, the first one basically will volunteer our political points. And it looks like we have a chance of succeeding. It's about a coin toss. 140. It's a 90 versus 140 basically, so we'll try it.
Order received.
Success. Okay, danger increased by 6. We only lost a few people. Yeah, danger did increase, but I don't know, that it didn't seem like it was that terrible. Our operatives are ready to provide political support. Our operation in Bernador. Oh, this is what we're doing? Yikes, I have no idea what we're doing. Bernador, what are your factions? Democracy, Commerce, Mine. That trade faction seems like it's the one for me. Yeah. Because it has Mind in it. And I know I'm going to keep Mind, so we'll do that.
Wilco.
Well, I'm getting carried away. We really just got to wrap the episode up here. So we'll make a lot of the fun other decisions about stratagems and all that in the next turn. In the next video. We're also getting close enough to start attacking Castillo. I probably should get my model designer so we can start trying to get artillery. But we'll wait for all those things until the next video. So for now, thanks for watching, and until the next one, stay safe and take care.